What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Another day, another video on the kitchen island. Yesterday was the Houston Regional, and I wish I could come and report to you that I did amazing, that I topped the event, that I did really cool things. But unfortunately, I just wasn't in the right mindset. I wasn't feeling it. And I ended up playing 4 rounds before I just dipped out and went home. Round one, I played White Forest, the guy from my locals, and ended up winning that. Super Poly basically won me the game. Round two, I played against a Primite Spiral Phantasm deck, and it was really cool. You know, I had to read the cards a few times. Ended up winning that. Round three, I actually played against the guy that got second, and he won, and he was a blast to talk to. Round four, I played another guy from my locals, and he actually ended up getting third. So I lost that one as well, and I was X2, so I was like, there's no point of me continuing to play. I already have my invite, and on top of that, I just wasn't feeling it. You know, you ever get in that mood where you're just like, I just want to go home? And that's where I was. But I was able to pick up the rest of the QCR stuff that I needed. So that was a plus for me. I enjoyed that. And yeah, I made a really bad meta call. I thought that Houston was going to have way more Maliss in it. And I got destroyed by Ryziel and Mitsurugi. So that was on me. And my whole deck was like basically made to play against the mirror match. And I didn't put that much effort into the Mitsurugi, Ryziel, and dude, Kashtira murdered me. So it was a little eye-opening for myself, and I'm able to make the adjustments and move forward and get ready for nationals. So we'll do this new series called Road to Nationals or something like that. But after playing, coming home and just resetting, you know, letting all that go, and gave it some thought. I made some adjustments to the deck, and we're just going to keep making adjustments. I'm going to try to make more locals and play against more Kashtira and Mitsurugi Ryziel, because I feel like that's going to be the deck to beat still. I'm super prepared for the mirror match, but it's just, dude, once Mitsurugi Ryziel gets rolling, it freaking ruins you. But yeah, let's run through the deck real quick. So these are after the adjustments. If you want to see the deck that I played at the regional, it's the previous video. So triple Marcher, double White Rabbit, double Dormouse, double Chessie, triple backup Adignister, one Wizard, double Underground, one Mirror, one Goldsark, one MTP07, one GWC06. That's it for the main engine. I didn't miss TB11 at all. These were more than enough, and there were some instances where I actually was thinking about cutting this because it just really didn't come up as much. Having the interaction with this, being able to non-target vanish, was really, really good. But this is still up in the air. I think I'm going to continue playing it though, just for those time situations. And then going into the Nun engine, we're going the triple Fua, triple Ash. Now I went ahead and added 2 Bestials because of Fiendsmith is still super, super popular, and Mitsurugi Ryziel, dude, these are good. I never thought, I don't understand why I decided to cut them. They were 2 Meows. I took the 2 Meows out, put these in. Triple Impulse, triple Imperm, triple Super Poly. This still was amazing. Double Metaltronus, triple Tack, call by. So I went ahead and moved the Metaltronus to the main because of just the Mitsurugi Ryziel, man. And this also crosses over to just mirror matches, being able to remove resources. So that's that. And now let's go to the side deck. Side deck is going to be triple Lancia, double Meows, 1 DD Crow. I'm thinking about bumping this up, but we will see. Honestly, I needed something good to draw in whenever I go second with putting the meows in and having the fuas, just to be able to hit some of the Mitsurugi Raizel stuff or hitting Fiendsmith stuff. And the tech that I really, really like is Foolish Return. So if you haven't read it before, it just says target one card in your opponent's graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. So this covers almost every match pretty well. Being able to shuffle back any Fiendsmith stuff, any Mitsurugi stuff, like if they go prayers, tribute for cost, you can chain this, shuffle the monster back into the deck so it doesn't get the effect. You have Amino and Graveyard when it tries to summon back, you can just shuffle it into the deck so they don't blow your field up. And even against like this, like against Maliss, like going mid-game, if you want to put this in, I wouldn't recommend it, but you can shuffle back like the links or whatever so they don't gain advantage. But this is really cool. I've been testing it so far and I like it a lot. Even against like the White Forest Azamina matchup, where if they like link away their Azamina monster, just shuffle back the fusion. That way they can't add the hollowed back to their hand. So pretty sick. I like it a lot. I recommend testing it. Now we're doing the one thrust, harpies, cross out, and then I decided to add these two, the D-barrier and the different dimension ground. Now, these basically cover, again, the main decks of the meta. This is gonna keep you a little more safe against the Fiendsmith stuff. And then this is gonna keep you safe against the Mitsurugi Raizel stuff. And they're also normal traps, so you can thrust into them. And then this card overperformed, Rivalry of the Warlords. You can only control one type. So all of your stuff is Cybers, other than like the dragons that are in the main deck. But yeah, this won me a few games, being able to flip it against like the Primite deck or whatever. They can't choose between like Sea Serpent or Aqua or whatever, they have to choose one. And then in testing, this flipped on like a White Forest deck. They have to choose either Spellcaster or Illusion. So it's really cool. It puts people in weird binds. And then against like Mitsurugi Raizel, they have to commit to Pyro, Thunder, or Reptile. So really, really cool. And then extra deck. Metaltronus target. Super Poly targets. And then we are playing the Linguribow. Added the Link Spider because I thought that Nibiru wasn't going to be as popular, and it was. And I was lacking. So put this back in for the just in case. And then Splash Mage, Wicked, Dark was a new addition as well. Being able to take your opponent's Mitsurugi Amino and summon it to your side of the field, blow up their board, mirror match, take whatever. And then also transferring into the next card, Transcode Talker. It's just generic, Link 3. You can only summon Cybers for the rest of the turn, like the entire turn. But this is good like mid to late game, being able to make this and then summon back one of your Maliss monsters or any of your like Cybers or whatever, you know, being able to link climb. And then putting this, like making this and then making the allied code talker above it. So it's pointing to it, makes it so it's untargetable. So they won't be able to like impermit or effect veiler. So testing this out, this could be something else, but still, again, road to nationals, we're just testing stuff. One of each, so binder, ransom, cryptor, firewall, access code, and allied code. I ended up cutting the bomber because the bomber really never came up for me. I would rather go the talker route and just build a really, really good board that's really hard to interrupt. But that's pretty much it. Again, I really wish I could have done better at the Houston Regional, but you know, you have off days, and unfortunately that was one of my off days that I would rather just go home and take a nap than stay for 4 more hours and hopefully maybe make top 32. But yeah, we're gonna be playing more locals. I'm gonna try to record some locals matches and post some of those. But yeah, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to drop a comment. I appreciate y'all. Next giveaway will be at 5,000 subs, and I feel like I have to outdo myself on that one. I gave away a box of Europrint Alliance Insight for 1,000. Not too sure what to do for 5,000, so we will see. But I appreciate y'all. Later. Peace.